Hello everyone and welcome to my little channel on YouTube. I'm Violet from Out of the Craft Room and I'm going to share with you today a little walkthrough from this junk journal I've recently made, and it's made from a hardcover book called The Language of Flowers. So I've altered the book to incorporate lots of journaling pages. As you can see, there are 3 signatures in this book, about 90 pages, and it's a hollow binding so that it lays flat. On the spine we have some beads and charms and a little bird there. And let's open the book. It comes with the original ribbing binding, and there's lots of vintage lace included in this book on all the pages. So we have a front pocket with a matching envelope for you to put anything you like in, and it closes with a little heart there. And in the pockets throughout the book there's lots of botanical paintings and drawings from Edith Holden. Because this book is The Language of Flowers, it has a botanical and floral theme throughout. This is part of the original book with beautiful autumnal colours, and this explains the meaning behind the language of flowers from the Victorian era. On this page there's some explanations of what each flower means. I've not included them all, but there's a few. So if you gave someone daisies, it means think of me. Or if you gave them ivy, it stands for marriage or friendship. This is an Edith Holden watercolour page. And on each page, as I said, there are some vintage lace. So there's some coffee dyed papers. And this stamp says, "This object has been made from objects left over from other things, 100% recycled. Wash colours separately and collage layers when wet." And I think that sums up the book really, because it's been made from lots of recycled and old memorabilia that I've collected over the years. I've done some stamping on some of the pages, botanical themes. And here is a little pocket with some tags in and poetry. This is called The Gardener. Different poetry to inspire you in your gardening journey. This is a little vintage tag with some butterflies, and there's lots of tuck spots throughout the journal. And we've got graph paper too. This is from an old school book, so you could draw a graph of how your flowers are growing in the garden and keep a record of what you planted and maybe what's growing and what was successful and what wasn't. And in each little tuck spot there's little journaling cards for you to add, whatever you want to do there. There's lots of writing space, dictionary pages with explanations of some of the flowers, some magazine papers with pictures of cottage gardens, more journaling space. I've used Liberty fabric to bind the pages too. Nice little pocket and tag. Some poetry by Tennyson and some Edith Holden artwork. Some more graph paper. And here is an envelope. And with this journal you get these cute little floral pins, clips. And inside the envelope there's snowdrop pictures, lilac pictures. You might find different sorts of ephemera that you can use. I've done some collaging on some of the pages. And there's some beautiful papers in here. Another Edith Holden spread. I've also included black and white images of landscapes. It adds to the vintage theme. And lovely little pockets and tags throughout with some Liberty fabric on the top. As you can see, it's a very large book. It's hard to keep it in the camera shot really. And that's how big it is. It's A4, about 11.5 by 8.5. Here we've got a black and white image of some popular trees. And then I made this little envelope and I've stamped it with some floral images. You can put what you like in that. And it comes with this cute little bird clip. And also we've got lots of coffee dyed papers on here too. Get that in. And this coffee dyed paper is got a floral theme too. It's got some flowers on it like tulips things. Graph papers. Edith Holden papers, some vellum. The lace on each page. Some more Liberty fabric there. There's a pocket here, and inside this pocket there's 2 seed packets from the 1800s, but you can put seeds in it, or you could put pennies in it, or little pictures in it. And there's also another little journaling book, a mini one, that I made. So you can write about your seeds in that. Little pictures, and it's pamphlet stitched with waxed cotton. Another page to write on, and a little bag. Inside the bag there's some poetry and inspirational verses. So a ledger page, which is useful for recording your gardening things. And another little pocket here with a garden centre receipt and another poem by Tennyson. And a lovely picture of mushrooms by Edith Holden and some textured paper, really nice thick paper, matches with the foxglove image. Some more pages. I mean, you could keep it as a diary if you wanted to. A musical score page, and then it says the power of plants. Some script paper. Another graph paper, some beautiful images. Another little pocket with a receipt in. Another matching pocket. And on the other side of the bag we've got some dictionary pages with mushrooms on. These are Book One Tea cards from the Book One Tea Company. Another inspirational verse and some language of flowers paper. Just gives you some explanations on that. But like, you could put whatever you like in the bag. It's to keep your things in. It's to make it your own. Some more graph pages. Look how big these pages are. You could do your own stamping on the pages. Some poetry from Tennyson. More coffee dyed papers. Some beautiful texture paper. This one says, gardening is the most beautiful form of therapy. And then you could do a graph here for growth, if you would like to. And then I've made a little notepad here, a mini notepad on a botanical theme. So in the front there's some tags, and then there's some paper. And you could put on here an image of your garden or your family or you, whatever you would like to do. And on the other side it says, a child in a rose garden. Some more lovely paper with vintage lace trim, textured paper, another ledger card, and some, this is a stencil, some stenciling that I did. Nice papers, a little pocket there, some more textured paper, and some vintage washi tape. And at the back, I've got another ledger card, and then we've got some Tim Holtz paper to finish it off. And it all closes, and as you can see, it all lies very flat, so it makes writing much easier. And then it closes with the original tie. And that's the front. And this is the back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough, and this journal is available on my Folksy shop website, and it's Out of the Craft Room on Folksy. Hope to see you there. Bye.